Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sly Fox Sports podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy Miller, and this is the co-host with the mo-host, Aaron Nix.
No.
No. And we're
absolutely not. Mo-host.
I don't know.
I don't really partake in these things like Movember and that, not because I don't think they're good causes, but because turns out cancer affects people all year round, not just during the party months of November and October. So, yeah. Let's have that same energy every fucking month, please. Also, I'm not getting rid of my beard. Fuck yes. I've already shaved it right down, and I feel bad about that.
Yeah, I know. So did I. I lost my big, huge, thing here.
Yeah, but you look like right now, you look like a white guy trying to become Mexican.
Oh, damn. That's hurtful.
I don't own that shit. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's well Manscaped, but ain't no Nick Payne, is it?
No, you're right. Nick has definitely got a lot.
Master of Tash.
Yes, absolutely.
And speaking of facial hair, or we're doing let's talk about Premier League footballers.
Yes, we're doing Premier League predictions here. Four days on the slots this week. Kind of interesting, mostly because of COVID, like you brought up earlier.
Yeah, television to get hold of them, that's one.
Right.
I believe it's called Rupert Murdoch and his big dick swinging around in money.
Nice.
By big dick, I bet he's got a tiny penis.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just nothing. So Black Friday, we've got Crystal Palace going up against Newcastle. Yeah,
I was all aboard Crystal Palace until they decided they were going to lose to Burnley. Now I've lost all respect for them.
Right.
So, Zaha picked up COVID.
Oh, no, did he?
Yeah, he tested positive for coronavirus. So I don't know whether he'll even be playing. If he's not, Newcastle should win this comfortably, I think.
Yeah, Newcastle for sure then. Saturday's games, we've got Brighton and Liverpool. I wonder who's winning that one.
Liverpool for Ashton.
Yeah, Liverpool for sure.
Brighton did get a nice win at Aston Villa last weekend.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Which ruined my everybody out accumulator. So, yeah, thanks for that, guys. I picked Aston Villa as my one pick. Binned it. Don't know what you're getting from Villa. They're either world-class or the shit.
Ouch. Manchester City, Burnley. I don't think Burnley's
I think City are pretty furious after losing to Tottenham, and pretty handily as well. Tottenham are pretty confident. Yeah. So obviously Man City are going to fucking make Burnley rue the day. And also Burnley are going to be buzzing their tits off because they got a little win, didn't they, against Palace. So they're all going to be like, yay, everything's good. And Man City are going to be furious and they're going to
Man City's going to come in and
cheeky dicks.
Yep. Everton and Leeds.
Everton, if they're at home. Everton are still labouring. I know they beat Fulham, but they only beat them 3-2. Fulham should have got something from that game as well. It's the best game I've seen Fulham play all season.
Yes.
They're starting to play with heart. The problem with Fulham is they haven't got any quality, especially at the back. But Everton, they really laboured to that. And Leeds should have beaten Arsenal. They were all over.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous game. But at the same time, if Leeds are struggling, they've kind of lost their way a little bit when it comes to goal scoring form. But I'll stick with Everton just because they're at home, and Calvert-Lewin's found his form again as well, and that's quite important.
Yeah, Dominic Calvert-Lewin's definitely found his form. I'm going.
By the way, Alioski is a fucking pussy. I'm just saying.
Nice.
It's fine. Right, I get it. Pepe should have been sent off, but mate, don't be a fucking melt. Literally, all he did was go. Love tapped you. He didn't even proper nut you. He just pushed his head towards you. To go down like that, it's embarrassing. Grow up.
Yeah.
You're a fucking Leeds player, mate. Jesus Christ. Billy Bremner would have fucking knocked you out just for the sheer... if you've been headbutted by a train, if you dared to bleed from that, Billy Bremner would fuck you up because he was that fucking hard. Leeds back in the day would fucking mess people up. They were terrified. It was terrifying going to Leeds when you were a kid. Fucking hell. Nowadays, bunch of melts. By the way, Ayling looks suspiciously like Pete Dunne.
Oh, damn.
That's my ad for the day.
All right.
Together.
Nice. West Brom and Sheffield United.
Do not care at all. West Brom. Sheffield United, again, they fought with a lot of spirit against West Ham, but they ultimately lost out, and spirit's all very well and good, but you still got to have a bit of quality. I I still think Sheffield United are going down. I think they're dead
Yeah,
set.
I think United are going down, and I got West Brom. Actually, you know what? I want a tie, just to just shit all over it.
Well, I'm still sticking with Fulham, Burnley, and Sheffield United, and West Brom will win this, and I think that will help them.
Okay. Sunday's games, we've got Chelsea and Tottenham
At Chelsea,
at Chelsea.
that's going to be a draw.
You think that's going to draw?
1-1. Yeah. I would say that Tottenham has slightly better quality, but Chelsea, I don't know. I mean, Chelsea are just winning and winning and winning and not losing, but then so are Tottenham as well, you know? It's very much the rock versus the immovable object, isn't it?
Yeah.
Irresistible force versus the immovable object. Yeah, I reckon a draw. They cancel each other out. There's too much quality on both sides. I think Tottenham has a slight edge going forward, I must admit. I think they've got more firepower. For instance, if you take Timo Werner out, I don't know where the goals are going to be coming from. This game, if you're a Chelsea fan, this game comes down to how well the players like Mason Mount play and the backing, you know, the supporting cast, so to speak. How well do they play? If they play well, Chelsea have every chance of winning this game. If you're a Spurs fan, you're expecting Harry Kane and Son to turn up. You know, Kane and Son, the infamous law firm, to turn up and give them a slapping.
Obviously, I'm going to say Chelsea's going to win, but I'm going to say it's going to be 2-1, and it's going to be a last-minute goal like it was last night against Rennes.
I mean, Tottenham, yeah. I totally forgot the Champions League was on last night. I was busy. I've got so much going on at the moment. I don't know, because for me, Tottenham are winning big games against big teams, you know. You got to be good to beat Man City at home. You got to be good to go to Man United. I know Man United aren't fantastic this season, but they still went there. And you know, it's one thing to go and win at Man United. It's quite another to stick 6 past them. That's what they do. You know, they're a dangerous team. But yeah, you could go a long way in deciding who wins the title. Actually,
Indeed, it really could.
I'll go with Spurs. Fuck it, I'll go with Spurs. I don't want Chelsea winning anything.
All right.
I hate Spurs, so that says a lot.
Wow. Yeah, that is saying a lot. Next game, Southampton and Manchester United.
Southampton.
Yeah.
Looking good. Good quality. They're at home as well. Man United do play better away from home, though. I will say that much. So they'll probably put in a better shift here. But they better right the ship pretty quick. Yeah, I mean,
they beat Istanbul Başakşehir last night.
Oh, okay. I really should check the results. They barely got past West Brom, you know, and when they have these really bad wobbles and everyone thinks, get Solskjaer out, and then they right the ship by beating suspect teams. And you think, I still think Southampton's stronger. Plus, I like Southampton.
I think Southampton.
People want Southampton to do well. It's nice to see smaller clubs like that do well. I want Southampton to do well.
Indeed.
Hopefully, give them a fucking walloping for us, boys.
Indeed. Let's have the Saints go marching in to beat the Devils.
You had to really think about the nicknames.
It's an all religious battle.
What, Devils versus Saints? Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh. All right.
Much
Arsenal.
like religion, a lot of young boys will probably get buggered.
This is not Europa League.
Get on. Oh no, that's his first name, isn't
it? Arsenal and Wolves.
I don't trust Arsenal. Arsenal at home.
Arsenal's at home.
Arsenal will win just because they want to annoy everybody. But I don't trust Arsenal. I like their style of football. I actually think Arsenal deserve credit under a lot of pressure at Leeds getting a draw, especially going down to 10 men.
But that's the second week that they've gone down to 10 men.
Well, yeah, because they've got terrible discipline. And also they've had more players sent off than any other team in England in the last year and a half. Really bad discipline. But that being said, you know, what do you want? You know, all the media bangs on about this. Arsenal are lightweight. Arsenal can't handle it. Oh, Arsenal don't like it up them. So now they start kicking the shite out of people and getting players sent off. Now we're whinging about them having bad discipline. What do you want? You know? At least they're fucking giving it a go. At least they're not caving in. At least they're not getting battered 6 or 7-0. I can guarantee you, under Arsene Wenger in the last few years, they would have lost that game 4 or 5-0 on the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a bit of steel to them. But I'll tell you what, Arsenal need to start putting some results together because they're just pissing around in mid-table, not doing really fuck all. And although I don't expect Arsenal to be in top four like a lot of people do, because I don't think their club or their finances are on a par with Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham, and the like. But that being said, they shouldn't be like 11th, 12th. They need to do better than that.
Right.
Still, early doors, isn't it? Ain't even Christmas yet.
No, it's not even Christmas yet.
Crack on, boys. Get on with it.
I think it's going to be a tie. A 0-0 draw. Yeah, 0-0 draw. And then the Monday games, Leicester and Fulham.
Geez, I wonder. Fulham will give it a good go. Do you know what surprised me, actually? How average Leicester looked. Liverpool made Leicester look really average.
Yeah, they did.
I told you, didn't I? Liverpool, they just got so much quality that you just cannot turn your, dare I say everyone's underestimating Liverpool because they lost their 2 starting centre-halves and they were like,
they keep losing defenders.
But,
they keep losing defenders, though. They lost.
Yeah, but they don't give a shit, mate, because they've got arguably the 4 best strikers in the entire league.
Yeah.
And they'll just score 5. Fuck it. You score 4, we'll score 5. That's how Liverpool are going to operate. And I'll tell you what, against a Fulham defence like that, if this isn't close to double figures, I'll be amazed.
Yeah, for sure. Leicester's going to
get your money on over 4.5, 5.5 goals. Should be able to get 3 or 4 to 1 on that.
Damn. And then the last game.
Not put your money on both teams to score.
The last game will be West Ham and Aston Villa.
The battle of the Claret and Blues.
Yes.
Is it West Ham at home?
West Ham's at home.
I'll tell you what, mate. They just keep stringing results together. They're having their best start, I think, since Slaven Bilic got them to 7th place a few years back. They are really looking good. Aston Villa, very shaky. If good Aston Villa turns up, they'll probably win. If shit Aston Villa turns up, West Ham will win. It's 3-0. But West Ham are solid. They won't lose any games heavily if they do lose. And they just find ways to either get a draw or a win. They're very good at grinding out results. And to be fair, although they only beat Sheffield United 1-0, they should have had 5 or 6 goals. They had a lot of opportunities in that game. Yeah, I'm going to stick with West Ham. I like them at home to Aston Villa.
Yeah, I think the Hammers are on point right now, and they're going to hammer.
We get it. You know the nicknames of the teams. You're very impressive. We're all very impressed. Hold on.
Yeah, as of right now, the top 6 of the table is Tottenham and Liverpool tied at top, but by goal difference, Tottenham is first. Chelsea is third. Leicester is fourth. Both level on points, but Chelsea has goal difference for sure. Southampton is 5th. Everton is 6th. But that between 5th and 10th is 4 points difference.
Doesn't mean anything. I don't really pay attention to the table until about January, February. Come back to me in the new year.
Right. Come Boxing Day. That's when it'll be fun.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
Good. Fuck off.
So, if you don't agree with us, leave your predictions down in the comments below. And you're wrong,
and you should feel bad.
Leave a like, a subscribe, and catch you guys later at Sly Fox Sports Pod. Later.